Hi, and welcome to the Fantasy Football Podcast. We are thrilled to be celebrating our 10th episode with you today. 10 guys, 10. This is our 10th one. All right, so as we continue to grow and evolve, we are committed to bringing you even more engaging and informative content. We are grateful for your continued support, and we look forward to many more episodes filled with advice, whether you consider them expert advice or otherwise, and analysis. So today's episode, we are going to be diving into some exciting topics, which include the possibilities for double game week from the Carabao Cup semifinals, as well as we discuss how they can impact your fantasy lineup. So let's kick off another fantasy episode of the podcast with our copies and our kakis.
Ooh,
All right, so
yeah.
Pio and Tafi, let's go. All right, so let's start off straight with this. Okay, what is the secret that you really wanted to tell us?
The secret was actually our intro. Do you guys like our intro video? I hope you guys did. I love it. So if you love it, please put it down in your comments. Okay, so let's begin. Game week 25. Mr. Fauzan, can we please show them the screen what can happen in game week 25? So you got a bit complicated. Maybe full screen, please, so that I can show that Arsenal is out to Rizal. Okay, so Arsenal is out. So there are a few potentials tonight. Liverpool and Tottenham. They're expecting Liverpool to win, but anything can happen. All right. So if Tottenham wins, what happens to game week 25? There is a double game for Tottenham and Liverpool. If Liverpool wins, there is a double game for Liverpool and Aston Villa in game week 25. Strangely, Newcastle does not have any double game week in game week 25. So please take note and look out for the Cup results tonight to know how to head towards game week 25.
Mm. So on that topic, basically, it's mentioned that Newcastle basically still have a game against Crystal Palace that will likely blank in game week 29. That's why
Right.
there was talk about when that double game is going to set in. So that when that gets informed, then we will let you know as well. So then we move on to the scenario. So we want to think about your team choice as well as your assistant manager choice. Let's go through the options. Right? So the first possibility is if Spurs wins. So Pio, if Spurs wins,
If Spurs wins, they'll.
Okay. If Spurs wins, Pio is not
I can
focusing. All
I can't
right.
do
So
it. No, no, it's not that. It's not that I can't do it. If Spurs wins, well, this is like the battle of the flops.
ah,
The first match is
okay.
Spurs against Man United.
I
One
think if
place after
Spurs,
another.
I think if Spurs don't win tonight, I think his job is at stake. Lah. I think the only reason why he's keeping him at Tottenham is because he usually wins a cup in his second season. So if Jesse Spurs pulls it through, all right, and he
If
gets
Spurs
through,
wins,
and then
mm,
their two games will be with Man United and Fulham. Now, those with the assistant manager chip, this is where you need to know. Okay, so you can change. If Spurs win, that means those with Arne's slot may need to use one transfer to transfer your manager to either the Tottenham manager or maybe the Fulham manager. But the Fulham manager seems to be a bit more exciting because they do pull off an upset from time to time. I'm very wary about going with Tottenham. They may just they are
but
good on one day and then they're just bad another day.
you think about
So
it, right? You think about it.
yeah,
Ange is in 13th or 14th place, I think, to beat
right. I
Fulham,
think
which is which is I think the sixth place, if I'm not wrong. That is like way ahead, and he's gonna get a lot of points if you're for the assistant managership if
that's true.
Spurs
Yeah,
actually beat Fulham.
that's true.
so,
Then it
this is the
becomes worth
gambler's
it,
choice.
right? Yeah,
The
then it
gambler's
becomes
choice.
worth it.
Mm.
So at
So
the start of game week 25, please check the positions of the teams.
Mm.
that's provided we get scenario one. If we get scenario
Yes.
two,
Ah,
If Liverpool wins, all those with Arne slot will be very, very happy because they do not have to use a transfer. Okay. So they will keep with Arne slot, of course, with against Wolves and against Villa. Both very, very winnable. But Wolves did a surprise that day with against who did they beat? Against Villa, right? Yeah, they
yep.
won 2-0.
mm,
So but many also will have three Liverpool players in Salah, Gakpo, and Trent might be injured. So That's another player that you may want to change out. So I know those a lot with Moyes as assistant manager. Chip may replace Trent with Arne Slot if Liverpool gets a double game week. Um, Alternatively, those gamblers may want to go with Unai Emery because their play
Emery.
is very very winnable. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then Liverpool, and if they beat Liverpool, okay, but I mean that might be difficult. But if, I mean against Ipswich, it's almost confirmed a win.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
players
also
come up
because of
top.
their recent signing, right? You know, somebody lah, somebody,
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk
somebody.
about that later. Lah.
Yeah. So if there's a double
Um,
game, keep your Watkins. You might want to bring in Rogers, and don't forget Rashford is there as well.
mm. If
Why
you
talk
don't
about
care,
Rashford? We have Marco Asensio. Don't forget.
Yes, that's another one. Game time though, the game time.
Mm.
So
So
for those
scenario
who
three.
decide, yeah, who decide not to go for either of the Liverpool or the Spurs options and are looking at status quo, what do you suggest then?
Well, I've been told that sometimes the double game week this throws managers off. They do a lot of transfers. They try to bring in the double game week, and then it doesn't pay off. And then those that like in the previous week, Sol Wood, for example, okay, and then the game a week ended immediately after the first game, where he scored three goals against Brighton. And then my Gibbs White was on the bench. My goodness. Okay, so sometimes it's just good to just remain status quo and focus on your plan for the blank game week 29, which a lot of managers is doing. They are focusing on that blank game week 29, and even with the double game week 25, they are not moving things that much. That is the third scenario that we are looking at.
I think at
Mm,
this point, I just
okay.
want to add that with, sorry to say result, but with Arsenal's loss, Arsenal
Mm,
versus Chelsea will go ahead in game week 29. There's no change
mm.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so those with Arsenal and Chelsea players,
Mm.
and you can see Bournemouth and Brentford, they will be meeting each other, and both these teams have very, very good players that
Mm.
many are moving towards. They're replacing some even Newcastle players with Bournemouth and Brentford players.
Mm.
Okay, which brings us neatly to the next talking point actually. Uh, Something that just happened recently. So let for those of you who don't know, which is rare, I'll give you an update. All right, in a surprising turn of events, Marcus Rashford has completed a loan move from United to Villa for the remainder of the season, with an option to buy for 40 million. So this move comes after a public fallout with the United's manager Amorim and a significant decline in the performance on the field. Joining Aston Villa under the management of Unai Emery, Rashford is expected to face new challenges. Okay, this is what he said lah. That
Mm.
Villa is going to challenge and going to improve. So he's very happy to be there. That's why that funny face that you see there. However, it seems that the consequences of this move is already affecting his financial standing because he's taking a hit on his Nike sponsorship deal, and three other sponsors have pulled out, and yeah, so that's going to affect him a lot. Now, while Aston didn't pay a loan fee for Rashford, they will at least cover 75% of his wages during his time. Now, is whether Rashford is going to go over, or is he going to succeed, or is he going to just fall flat again? So only time will tell, and we shall see how he fares in his new home at Villa Park.
He has an
Okay.
option to buy for 40 million at the end of the season, and his price tag is only at 6.5. So
Mm.
it's a very doable midfield option. But
Mm.
guys, I got to ask Pio, man, what in the world is this picture all about? I mean, we've seen signings and we have seen signings. Does he look excited to be there? I mean,
I think if you
I
ask
think
me, that is the look of a
Aston
determined
players look
man.
better. This is a look of a data. Doesn't even look fit. That's my thing. He looks like he's
No,
been
no,
going on
no.
to watch too many basketball games.
Yeah,
I mean,
Okay,
this
it
is the
explains the
best
I'll be
haircut
the
picture
first.
that
also.
I'll be the
this,
first to
this
agree with
is
you.
the
He needs a
best
haircut.
picture that Aston Villa has of him. I mean, seriously, I would sack the photographer.
Okay, but the interesting thing that we noticed was that Unai Emery was nowhere to be seen at the signing.
Mm.
Normally, the manager would be the one welcoming him, but Unai Emery was not there. So it leaves me the question whether Unai Emery wanted him or not. But having said that, that aside, I think this guy will flourish under Unai Emery's formation and tutelage. So what I think would happen is that once he starts doing well, he will come back to United. I don't think
Is
there's no
it?
option. I think
I
he will come
will
back.
I will bet you a cup of kopi that he will flop. He may impress in the first game or second game, but after that he will flop. Okay, one kopi pure, one kopi. I will buy you a kopi if he
Eh,
does well in
So
it
Aston
you're
must
Villa.
be
on.
Pio's copy. Not your
Huh?
copy doesn't count here.
Hey,
Your $1
nowadays
copy.
nowadays the coffee shop kopi cost 220.
Okay. No, he wants the Kenangan coffee, the $7
Oh,
one.
Kenangan is not $7, man.
I don't know. You're the one who keeps on buying from there. But anyway, having said that, yeah, lah, I mean,
oh, is that
I
sponsorship? Is that a sponsorship thing? No, no, not yet.
Shout
Okay.
out to Kenangan.
yeah, I mean, I tend to agree a little bit more with Taffy here with regards to the possibility of him doing well. I can tell you that that's the look of somebody who looks a bit spiteful, who looks like he wants to prove something. So I
Yeah, that's what I
agree that
mean.
in the first couple of games, I think he's really going to flourish. But the chances of him returning back to his former club is, I think that is very low. I mean, from what I see online as well, many people have the same sentiment, saying that he's most likely going to leave the club
You must understand.
with this.
You
Mm.
must understand. We let this guy go. We let Anthony go. We let all these other players go
Oh,
without any
yeah,
replacements coming in.
yeah,
Without replacements. So, and I don't think United is the club of choice right now for players who want to come in.
yeah.
So, eventually he's going to come back. He has to come back because we don't have
Mm.
enough depth unless he starts playing the youngsters.
Funny
Yeah,
you bring up the your favorite player, Anthony.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Apparently,
My favorite.
he also really
Man
impressed
of the
during
match.
his debut in Betis. Yeah,
Man of
so
the match performance. But I
exactly.
think what was even better than the man of the match performance was his unveiling. He did the fidget spinner, man,
Yeah,
at Real Betis.
complete useless move.
The Spanish league, the La Liga, better watch out. The goat is there.
Okay, Fonzie, can we move on from this picture? I think I'm getting the bad vibes.
Okay, so moving on. Okay, there. Apologize for the small picture here, but basically this is your team for game week 25. Is it? Yeah.
Haven't made any transfers yet, but waiting for tonight's Carabao Cup semi-final to be over.
Mm,
I played the assistant manager chip. I think this was on hindsight now, as of current moment, may not be the best choice because those who triple captain have hit the centenary already. Triple
mm,
captain Salah.
Daniel, 120 points.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy points, and he has Nottingham Forest players. That's the main reason why lah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
sorry,
But the
Rizal,
thing
you
is,
have Ilanga on your bench. So sorry.
the
And
thing is
instead
with
of
triple
Ahmad,
captain is that it stops at 24. That's the thing. It stops at 24. The assistant manager chip continues to 25 to 26.
good point.
So, you know, and if you got
Yeah.
double, if
Yeah,
you got double,
yeah.
it may just I mean, as triple captainship is still good a good raking in,
Mm,
but
mm,
Salah had 16 points, is it?
yes.
So he had an additional 16 points as compared to those who captain. You know what I mean?
Mm,
From
mm,
double to triple, right? So the
yeah,
additional is 16 points. So your assistant
Mm.
manager, I think Slot had 10 already.
Mhm.
yeah.
So he just needs another 6 to match that. And he has actually another 3 or 4 more games to do that.
Mm,
So I think the assistant manager chip will still come good.
Mm.
okay, okay. Thanks for the
Okay. So,
consolation because my
talking
captain
about
is Luis Diaz.
you don't talk about consolation. It's coming up. Okay? By the way,
Okay,
talking
okay,
about
yeah, yeah, yeah.
players on the bench. Okay, let's take a look at another team with
Ah,
a lot of points
yes.
in hand. Mm.
Fantastic. As I said, the game once I saw the 6-7-0, I saw, oh my goodness, Gibbs White. And then as I was supporting Man United, I almost fainted when who knows? What assisted was it, or is it scored? Goodness, and then clean sheet. Good
He
grief.
assisted. Yeah.
I tell you, I should have just put Ahmad away on the side and Gordon away on the side. I would have been a centurion plus plus. But I'm still pretty happy with the score, with Salah doing well and Moyes giving 12 points. So that, and then Pickford also getting a clean sheet. So pretty decent, and I'm looking forward towards. I've not made any changes for game week 25. Again, similar to Pio, waiting to see what's the outcome. But even with either scenarios, I'm more than likely to keep my Liverpool players, and most likely, if Liverpool gets through, to probably sell Trent and bring in Ane Slot for the next double game week 5. Yeah, that would be my move forward.
Reports do suggest that Trent would be back on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
then
why
I
it's
hope
Oh, that'd
75.
be
Liverpool.
interesting. But how fit will he be? You know, whether he's ready to perform at full.
Or
That's
whether he
another
will
thing.
start or not. That's another
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
right. It's not that Liverpool has a shortage, with
But he will
the
definitely be
defense.
out of this morning's
Yeah.
match.
Mm.
Okay. Talking about disappointments,
Thank you,
I had a
Fauza.
lot of I had a lot of good advice
Thank you,
from
Fonzie.
the
I
other
feel
two,
so much better.
but but unfortunately, uh, after talking so much and spending a lot of time on this podcast, I wasn't able to change my team on time because of some technical difficulties first, and then the main reason is I forgot on the second day. So as a result, I ended up with the same stupid formation with one
Four
striker up
five
front.
one. 4-5-1. You kept 4-5-1. Well
Yeah.
done.
On top of everything else, I had 40 points in a game week when people were scoring over 120. I had
Right.
40 points.
See
Yeah.
that
The
that's why I
only
love I love my friends. They help me out a lot. They help me
the
to feel better. This is what friends are for.
yeah, the only benefit to this whole thing for me is that now I have four transfers to play with. So that's the
Whoa.
only thing. Uh, so I can
Do
make
you
full
do
use
you
of
play
this
any
in the
special
coming
chip?
game week.
Do you play
No
triple
chip.
captain?
Yeah,
No
potato
chip.
chip
No.
is the only one that I
Okay.
managed to get. Okay, like I
Okay.
said,
So now
I,
you
I
have all
was
your chips lah. Still.
yes, I was
And
very
four transfers.
excited. I put Moyes, I put Ndaya, I put, and then after that they keeps telling me that I have more than three Everton players. I can see in front of me there's only three. I don't know where it's coming from, and then I keep on refreshing and cannot. And then after that the next day I forgot. That's it.
Maybe
40
secretly you had
points.
Beto. Beto?
Oh,
Hmm.
No,
Beto.
I
What a
don't.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hat-trick.
Yes.
that's
What a
right.
guy. Better than
Buy him,
Rashford, I tell you.
buy him,
Confirm.
Tafi. Buy him.
That,
Yes,
oh,
I
okay.
almost did, okay? I almost did. Hey,
That's it.
please.
Yeah. At least he can score the goal with his nose. At some point, big enough for
Look
that
at
side.
look at his nose.
We shall see. We shall see. Because he's gonna play for Villa. He's gonna start, right? If he's getting his first start, we'll see. We'll see how he
Rashford is a
performs.
How
Rashford is
does
a
he get in
villain.
front Leon Bailey? Leon Bailey is much better, man.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
Oh
or
can
well,
we?
or Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey. Solid player.
it is what it is now. All right. So yeah, we have
Oh,
come to the
that's it.
end of our podcast. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's it for the
well
week.
done,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Well
All
done,
right.
you people.
Yeah. It says Fang, but actually we are toothless.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask whether
Fantasy.
whether whether this was the fantasy football podcast, whether it was
Oh,
uh,
fantasy
Fang.
football. You see, I was
yeah.
keeping
Fang.
it there for our viewers to check. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering whether it was intentional or not, and I
Yes.
Took a
think
while.
it
Took a
was.
while
So
for Taffy to
completely,
come
yeah,
So
back. Yeah.
every week you got to look out for these
sucking
tiny
blood.
mistakes. Okay. So
Yeah.
These
every
are
week
called
look out
what we
for these
call
tiny
the
mistakes.
these are what we call the
Yes.
Easter eggs, right? Fonzie?
Yes, that's
In the
right.
game. Yeah.
That's
Right.
right. That's why they say secrets, you see, you understand? Yeah,
Mm.
so there are a lot of hidden meanings behind it. Well done
Mm,
for finding it out.
mm.
Check out next week for another
Round of spot the
fantastic.
errors.
The fantastic show.
Yeah, look out for the Easter eggs.
Yes. Okay. So that's it from
The
us.
Easter eggs will be your points.
Two
Big
telur lah,
cat, big
basically.
cat, kosong,
Yeah.
mata lembu.
It's like half boiled egg at the coffee shop.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, so just to remind that you don't have the game week this week, but please remember to set your team and actually save it so that you can get some points. And that's it from us this week. Thank you very much for joining us. Taffy, your
Like
favorite
and
words?
subscribe. Like, subscribe, and please leave comments. I would like to see one comment, please. And then, yeah, let us know how you like our intro music.
Mm. All right, so that's it from us. Signing off from this week. Thank you very much and have a good week. Adios.
Peace.